Welcome, everyone, to another deep dive. Today, we're tackling James Clear's Atomic Habits. Our mission, really, is to figure out how these tiny, almost invisible actions can, really change things up for you. Think of it like a practical guide, maybe a blueprint, for building habits that actually stick, whether that's for work, health, or just, well, finding a bit more calm.
It really is fascinating, isn't it? This whole idea that focusing on something tiny, like just a 1% improvement each day, how that can lead to these, frankly, massive results down the line. It's kind of where the real power hides, in those small daily choices.
Yeah, that power of small idea feels almost backwards sometimes, right? In a world that loves big, dramatic changes. When Clear talks about marginal gains, what's the main thing people kind of miss? Is it really just trying a little harder?
Well, that 1% sounds so small, doesn't it? Yeah. Almost trivial. But Clear shows how it compounds. Getting 1% better daily for a year makes you, like, 37 times better. But slip 1% daily. You basically end up near zero. It's like nudging a rocket just slightly at launch. Doesn't feel like much then, but over the whole journey. That tiny shift decides if you hit the moon or, miss completely. It's compound interest, but for your habits.
Okay, that makes sense. But then there's the whole goals thing. We're all setting targets, right? Big ones usually. Claire says you rise to your systems, not your goals. How do we square that? Especially if you keep setting goals and falling short. It's frustrating.
Right, and that's a key distinction Clear makes. Are you focused on the target or the process? Goals are great for direction, yeah, but the system, that's the thing you do every day that actually moves you forward. Like if you want to write a book, that's the goal. The system is writing, say, 500 words daily. You don't achieve the system, you just do it. It's about building the engine that makes reaching the destination almost, well, inevitable.
So how do we build those systems effectively? Clear gives us that four-step loop. Cue, craving, response, reward. But how do we actually tweak those steps?
Ah, okay, this is where his four laws come in. They map perfectly onto that loop. First, the cue. To make a good habit start, you make it obvious.
Like leaving your running shoes by the door.
Exactly. Put the cue right in front of you. Second, the craving. You need to make it attractive. This is where you might bundle something you want to do with something you need to do, like only listen to your favorite podcast while you exercise.
Okay, I like that one. What's next?
Third, the response. You got to make it easy, reduce the friction. My favorite example, lay out your gym clothes the night before. Takes away that tiny barrier in the morning, makes it almost effortless to start.
Simple, but effective. And the last one.
Fourth, the reward. You have to make it satisfying, and crucially, immediately satisfying. Even if it's just tracking your habit with a check mark or a quick mental yes, it reinforces the loop right away.
Right, that immediate feedback. Now, what about this idea of identity-based habits? Shifting from I want this to I am this. That feels profound.
It really is. Because the small habits, they don't just get you results, they actually start to reshape how you see yourself. It's moving from, say, I want to get up earlier, to I am a morning person, or I want to read more, to I am a reader. When your actions align with the kind of person you believe you are or want to be, the habits become much stickier. They're part of you.
But nobody's perfect, right? What happens when you inevitably slip up? Miss a day at the gym, eat the cake? How do you keep going?
Yeah, that's super important. Clear's advice here is simple. Never miss twice. Missing one day is fine. It happens. Life gets in the way. But the key is getting back on track immediately the next day. Don't let one slip become a slide. It stops that downward spiral before it even starts. It's about consistency, not flawless execution.
Okay, never miss twice. Got it.
And this connects directly to designing your environment, too. You're influenced by your surroundings, like it or not. So make your environment work for you. Want to eat better? Keep healthy stuff visible. Hide the junk. Need to focus. Create a specific distraction-free workspace. Basically, shape your world so the good habits are just easier. The path of least resistance.
So when you put it all together, Atomic Habits isn't some quick fix. It really is more like a life blueprint, maybe. It's about building systems, tweaking habits smartly with those four laws, and really focusing on the identity you want to build, just one small step at a time.
Exactly. And maybe that leaves you, our listener, with something to think about. What's one small identity shift, just one tiny habit you could start today that aligns with the person you want to become? How might that seemingly tiny decision over time genuinely surprise you with its impact?